there, this is Joyce, the founder of the Academy of Makeup and Beauty. Welcome to another tutorial. Now, as you can see, I'm a little bit glammed up, ready to go out partying today. This is obviously OTT, but I love it. This has got pigment glitter, I've got eye gloss, lip mix, you name it, it's on those eyes. And yeah, I feel fabulous. I'm just ready to rock and roll. So stay tuned, watch the video, and yeah, if you have any feedback or you want to experiment some more and share some of your tips and tricks with us, then get in contact. Enjoy the video. Bye. I'm just going to be sharing a few tricks and tips and demoing a glamour stroke special occasion stroke Christmas, you name it, just a party girl look. Okay, so I'm going to be using glitter and maybe a little cocktail of some pigments, etc. They're wonderful to use because they are in their normal state, so they're very loose, so do be careful. Make sure that you don't put your you know, clothes near it, or make sure that you protect yourself with some tissue or something like that, because if you don't, you have a wee accident, then you know, game over as far as your clothes are concerned for that evening. Right, but I'm going to try my best to be as careful as I can, because you can see I'm kind of glittered out already and ready to party on down later. So I'm going to prime my eyes, and I'm going to just use a concealer for that. So just taking a smidgen from my Pro palette. You can use paint pots, you know, Urban Decay eye primers, any primers that you like, to be fair. As long as it's a creamy texture and then it's set, then it's ideal, because it will just make everything adhere to it a lot better. All right, so but just experiment, see what you think. If you've got any other ideas on you know, how you can create a look for it to hold just a little bit longer with some other ingredients or another item, then please let us know. Right, so I'm going to go in with my fluffy brush and just sweep that all over my eyelids. And that's just to eliminate discoloration around my eyelids. So let's just do that first. And I'm going to use my finger pads just to blend that in nicely. Okay. Now, with the pigment that I'm using, oh my days, it's absolutely, I'm actually going to pour a little bit onto my palette if I can without making a mess. Can you see that? Or I might actually, I think I've got some on the lid, so there we go. It is absolutely scrumalicious. So I'm going to be using this. It's a pigment from MAC, and I will tell you what it is later, or if you want to know, you can contact me. And then I'm mixing it with lip mix. So it's a clear gloss. So I've just made a little cocktail there. And then instead of using my brush, I'm going to actually use a disposable eye wand, yeah, so the sponge tip ones, and then mix the two together. So just take a little bit of the gloss and mix it with it so that it will bond onto it. So can you see that? So it's actually on there, so let me just get close like that so you can see. Alright, so and then what I'm going to do is just gently press that onto my eyes. Oh my days, I'm loving that. Joyce is in heaven right now, so so be careful. Obviously, if you're wearing contacts or you've got sensitive eyes, be careful with your application. That is one of the reasons why I'm actually using the gloss to apply on as opposed to something else, because then I know it's literally going to stick. Right, so let's pack on some more. So really take your time with that. Oh my goodness. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm definitely in disco heaven right now. So be very careful as we're going to get to the tear duct. So using the corner there is actually quite a nice thing because you can just tap it on very gently into the corners. I personally don't think it needs to look really, really neat. You know, you can have it so it kind of goes a little bit higher, like that. So can you see that? That looks really cool. So just getting closer a little bit there, so I hope you can see that. So can you see that? Fabulous. And then I'm just going to use a neutral colour just along the edging because I want to just... So underneath, I'm going to be smoking the eyes so it still has that kind of diva look to it. I'm going to go in with my sleek black eyeshadow. I actually find the pigments a lot more stronger to use. Before that or afterwards, I might even smudge it in with a little bit of an eye gel as well. Okay, so using a pencil brush, dip that into my eyeshadow, and then I'm just going to go underneath and just smoke along there. Now I don't want to create any mess, so I'm just going to fill now, only because I know that Sleek does have a little bit more fallout. Final bit I'm going to do is to then put on my lashes and do the other side, and yeah, and then we can take a look at the whole finished item. But that's a really nice trick for your using your loose glitter. So I really all right, so I'll be back in a second with the finished look, so on both sides, and the false lashes, and you can see the complete look. There we go. So you can see I've got some lashes on as well. So I'm just going to look down for you, so you've got that lovely wet look, and I've also applied some gloss. All of you that know me, you know I love my gloss. I love to be a diva, and yeah, so I'm good to go with everything. So there we go. Right, so enjoy experimenting with that. Bye everyone.